Good morning, everybody. This is our astrology weather forecast for the 27th of October 2025. And we've got some Martian activity in the air today. Randomly pulled this card here. Well, randomly. I did ask for the appropriate card for the day, as I do. This is what we get. So the moon does continue through Capricorn, but we do have a fighting energy in the air. It's more on the surface. The moon is the undercurrent, the mood of the day. And then we've got an in conjunction from Mars to Chiron and a trine from Mars to Jupiter at the same time. So the trine's coming in more righteously throughout the day, but they're both in play at the same time. This is where we focus on the wounded warrior part of our life or in our life. Part of ourself, a part of another that we receive help or we contribute to. Something or someone in our life that is a source of inspiration. We look at how can we support those who we feel supported by. How do we be a healer to those that heal us and lead us and are good to us? How do we give back? Mars has this easy flow to Jupiter, which is generosity. Very, very generous. And Mars going through Scorpio has this aim of regeneration. Breakdown and rebuilding in a way that makes more sense, is more in tune with who we are now or what we know about ourselves now. So we can more easily identify weaknesses in ourselves, and particularly in those that we look to for inspiration, learning. Jupiter trine stuff. Trines and Jupiter have very much the same meanings. A lot of trineness here. Who teaches? Who uplifts us? Who leads us? Who's the source of a lot of the hope, the spirit, the entrepreneurial energy in our life? That need to do for ourselves, to explore for ourselves, to get for ourselves. Who does that for us, and how can we support them? Give back, return the favor. So healing is easy today when there's a mutual sympathy or understanding. The ego is not easily inflamed by previous infections or slights. Mars Chiron in conjunction stuff is more easily addressed and moved through and understood. We have a good amount of understanding here. Wisdom. Trines are very much about that. Approaching something with some kind of already learned, seasoned wisdom. So it's easier to have perspective. To have insight and to act on that rather than defensiveness. Mars can go either way, can push through and have just bring us into this pioneering place where we're ready to take action. And it can also be really stupid and defensive. It can also be a part of us that instead of making progress, we waste our energy in ego defense. Much less likely to waste when we have a helpful trine in the air. Now, if it's something that is in the natal chart, that's a little bit different. Trines are like a given that we may not appreciate because it doesn't involve any amount of tension, so it doesn't really bring our attention to it. Not so much the danger when it's a passing thing in a transit. So we don't have a lot of time to get used to it and to see it as a way of life. So much so, it's like a picture that you hang on the wall, and you love that picture, you appreciate it, but so many days or months or years go by, and then you don't notice it anymore because it's just a given. So we are able to appreciate the unusual amount of flow that's going on here today. Keeps us from getting too hot under the collar too fast and applying that Martian energy towards revenge, which is also potential in Scorpio. It's going in the right direction in terms of constructive choices and activity. So it's an uplifting day. When it comes to uplifting those around us who we find inspirational and healing influences. So, the wind beneath my wings. That Bette Midler song just came into my mind. And that's how we think of those that teach us, help us, inspire, and uplift us today.